All right. What is happening, guys? Want to get started here. When you guys can hear me okay, just go ahead and type in the chat. I'm going to leave the chat open while we're on here, but go ahead and type in there if you can see me and hear me okay. Just want to make sure we're good there. What's up, Marco? Marco lives just a couple miles down the road from me. Good to see you here, man. Got a bunch of people on. Really stoked here. What's up, Karen, Ryan, Nate, James, Tony, Slobodan? What's up, buddy? Mark, David, Ronnie, Rick, James. What's up, James Hickey? What's up, brother? Joanne, Dennis, Rick, Yvette, Emerson, Len, Bill, Felicia. What's up, Felicia? Sandy, Daniel. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you. Coming from Denmark. He's on here. Awesome. What's up, Joe, Diana, Oliver? What's up, Oliver? Samantha, Lori, Ralph, Elise, what's up? Matt, Cody, you've got a bunch more coming on too, so good. Awesome. Guys, I'm stoked. This is really like, I'm going to do more daytime webinars. This is fun. I can't believe how many people we've had register for this. This is crazy. Pushing like 150 people registered, which, I mean, I only sent out a couple updates and some stuff, and one email on it. So really good stuff. I'm really excited to share some of this information with you guys. I definitely, this is not going to be a formal webinar. I don't have any slides prepared. My main goal here is just to share with you guys some things that I've been doing on Facebook, video marketer on Facebook, and it's been really, really cool to see. And because honestly, like, I've done some things on Facebook before, never had like some, big breakthrough results, but what I've been doing, really anybody can do. And I'm really, really excited to share this with you because I know that if you really take what I'm going to tell you, and it's nothing like super profound, but it's something that if you grab onto and actually put some effort and time into it, you're going to get some great results. There's some of you guys on here are going to take this and run with it, and it's going to really have a profound effect on what you do and how many leads you generate. And so very cool, good. It looks like you guys can hear and see me okay, so awesome. All right, so here's the deal. Lately, I've been on Facebook, and I am really diversified in my traffic. Like, one of the things that I learned from an incredible marketer, Dagan Smith, one of the things that he shared many years ago, for those of you that don't know, a lot of marketers online years ago used to be tied up in Google AdWords. And Google AdWords was all the rage. I mean, all the gurus had courses and tons of stuff on Google AdWords, and because that was the way to get leads. People were paying $5 and $6 a lead, but they were still profitable with all their campaigns. And one day Google came and they wiped them out. And everybody, there was like this cry across the industry because a lot of people were shut down. And so Google has not been favorable toward the home-based business industry. And ever since then, I remember Dagan Smith, he shared one time, so I got to give him props, is he talked about that was like the death of some people's business. Like, they went out of business then. So he really talked about diversification of your traffic and how you market. And so you always want to kind of be looking for new ways to do things. And I just made the decision, like, I'm going to learn Facebook. I know video marketing. I know PPV marketing really good. Got some cool stuff coming on that. So keep your eyes and ears open. Just had a really awesome talk yesterday with Frank, the blues man. In about a month or so, you're going to want to keep your eyes open. We're going to be doing something really, really special on PPV. All right? So that is a great traffic strategy, and we'll be sharing on that. So you want to keep your eyes and ears open for that. But I'm all about diversification. I want to become like a master of tons of different traffic strategies. So I was like, I'm on Facebook every single day. I need to start playing around with Facebook. I need to learn it so that I can, drive traffic, get leads, connect with more people. And so I did, started tinkering with it, doing things. And the one thing, and I've actually heard people, they're like, you know, Facebook, it's too difficult. I can't really get leads with it. And, you know, it's just, I'm kind of tired of it. And I'm like, well, you know, I mean, that for me, when I hear that, I'm like, well, that's why I tend to go and do things. Like, there's one thing that I'll tell you, you really want to learn to do is when everybody is zigging, you want to be zagging. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So if everybody else is doing this, your natural tendency should be, okay, what am I going to do over here that the crowd is not doing? So you're constantly shifting yourself, doing the opposite of what the crowd is doing. Okay, it's a big nugget for you. Okay, because you're going to do the same thing when it comes to Facebook, and I'm going to share something with you that is not really profound. Okay, it's really not, but the question becomes, will you do it? Because if you do it, I'm telling you, you're going to get great results. Okay, and here's what it is. This is what the crowd does. Everybody's putting ads up that say, struggling to get leads, tired of talking to your friends and family, blah, blah, blah. It's the same message, and people have heard that message over and over. I'm not saying it doesn't work, okay? It does. I even have some ads out there right now testing that out, and it's working. However, I ran a campaign where I set up my own USP, which means my own unique selling proposition. Okay? So write this down if you have a pen. You want to come up with your own unique selling proposition. Okay? What is that? Basically, something that is completely and totally unique to you, that nobody else, that just makes you unique. Okay? So what are those things? For instance, what kind of results have you gotten in your business? Let's say you might be thinking, I don't really have any value. I haven't really accomplished much. I haven't really made much online. And, there may be some of you on here that's the case. Maybe you haven't made anything. However, I will tell you that you have value. You have value inside you. If you've been around online and you've gone through courses and training, you have knowledge that 90% of other marketers do not. Okay? People who are out there on Facebook and they're just spamming people. They're doing things that aren't going to get them results. If you know how to do things properly because you've got training that you've gone through, then you have results, or you have value. You have value to give. So you have to really shift your perspective and understand that you have value in the marketplace, okay? Especially when you're consistently investing in yourself, because the majority of people who are not getting success, it's because they're not investing in themselves. Investing in courses, training, personal development, all that stuff. So you have value. What you want to do is take that value and translate it into your own unique selling proposition. See, I'm a video marketer. The majority of you guys know me as a video marketer. But I will tell you this, I'm a very diversified marketer, and I'm going to become more diversified over the next year, 2, 3 years. I mean, I'm going to be getting traffic from all different sources, and video is going to tie into all of it, okay? So that's like my overall vision. I want traffic from here and here and here and here and here, all coming into my funnels that have videos all throughout it, branding me, showing me, I'm just looking at it totally different, okay? So the point with all of this is that one of the things that's going to make you stand out on Facebook, okay, make you stand out from the crowd, is finding your own unique USP, unique selling proposition. So what I did was I said, okay, what is it that I do that is going to attract a specific crowd for me? Now this is the point number one, and I don't have any slides here, so I'm just telling you this stuff. But here's what I did. Who is my ideal prospect, okay? And who is it that I want to target, okay? So you need to be very clear on who it is that you're going to target. Who are you looking for? If you're doing attraction marketing, it may be you're looking for struggling network marketers, okay? So you want to take some time to think through exactly who it is that you want to target. And so my thing, I'm a video marketer and I want to train people on video marketing, all aspects of it. From funnel conversion to generating leads to, all kinds of things when it comes to video marketing. So I'm specifically targeting people who are doing video marketing because I want to train that crowd. That's who I want, okay? And, so what I did was that's who I targeted. Now I put together my own unique offer to them, okay? My unique offer, maybe you guys have seen my ad out there. I'm not sure, not everybody's seen it, but what I did, and I don't want you to go and copy me, okay? This is very important. I don't want you to go and copy me. What I want you to do is to come up with your own unique selling proposition, something that is unique to you. You see, because what happens is if you copy, you take away, it starts to water down the effect of not only you, but the person that also came up with it. So you need to find something unique to you that makes you stand out above everybody else, okay? Remember, when everybody else is zigging, you need to be zagging, okay? This is very important. This is a key in marketing that's super critical, especially in our space. You've got to do something to stand out, okay? This is going to be key on Facebook. I was even chatting with Michelle Pesca-Solito the other day and, about Facebook stuff. And, she was even telling me if you're creative, if you're really creative, you could do really well on Facebook. But you got to start to be a little creative. Have fun with this stuff, okay? Having a system in place is super important, like MLSP. If you guys aren't on MLSP, I'm with MLSP. I love MLSP. The tools, the training, everything I get from it. However, with a system, sometimes we get lulled into this idea that, well, I'm just going to let the system do all the work. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, the system can also hinder you at times from using your own creative capacities in your mind, your own creativeness. And if you want to truly brand yourself as a leader, as somebody that people can come to and look to, if you really truly want to brand yourself, then you want to do something that's going to stick out. Now, yeah, that may not be the case. If that's not you, then just stick with the system. I know for me, I want to brand myself as a leader, and I'm assuming that the majority of you guys on here probably want to brand yourself as well. So in order to do that, you have to, again, come up with your own specific USP, your own unique selling proposition. So what I did, and getting back to Facebook here, I came up with my own video marketing cheat sheet, okay? And this is something that is very specific to what I do and what I teach people, okay? Crafted it, put it together, and I use that as my offer, my opt-in offer, with a free training that goes along with it. It brands me, it's specific to me, it shows people what I do, and I make that available on my blog as well, okay? So that specific USP, okay? Opt in, get your 100% free video marketing cheat sheet that will help you, dominate, and every time you upload a video, you're going to have it right there with you. This offer has converted like freaking crazy, okay? I am getting opt-ins like crazy. I've had probably, it's actually more than 350 leads. On a specific capture page, I've got about 300 leads. On my blog, I've probably got another 200 opt-ins that I've gotten over a 2-week period. So I've probably generated anywhere from 400 to 450 leads in literally the last 2 weeks just from this unique selling proposition, okay? Does that make sense to you guys? Are you getting this? Does this make sense? Do you get value from this? So, leave me a comment in the box and let me know. I want to make sure that you guys are getting this, because I really think that if you can each one come up with your own unique selling proposition, man, you're going to get like massive results, okay? Massive results. So tell me, is that sinking in? I want to see a little action here. Make sure you guys are still with me. So we got a good number of people on this, so this is good. This is going to help a lot of you guys, okay? So please let me know. So in coming up with your unique selling proposition, okay, great. In coming up with it, there's a way that you need to kind of think about it, okay? You want to, now I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to, you may not come up with this like right away, okay? Coming up with your own USP is going to take a little bit of thought on your part, okay? And what that means is it's not something that may come to you right away. It actually took me some time to come up with a good, unique selling proposition that, you know, really fit who I was and really kind of, you know, went along with who I was, who I wanted to be. Okay. All right, I'm looking here. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, here's the thing, guys. With your own unique USP, it can be whatever you want. It can be a video, it can be a cheat sheet, it could be a guide, it could be whatever you want it to be. Point being, though, is that you should make it very unique to you, okay? And the more unique you make it, the better you're going to be, okay? And so if you have any results, you want to showcase those. Okay? If you don't have any results, then maybe you need to look at it from a different aspect of how you can provide stuff. Now, like with MLSP, you know, per se, you've got system campaigns and things like that that you can offer people. Okay? But a specific is really good, and really you should tie your somehow, some way, your unique selling proposition, tie it into getting leads somehow, but in a unique way. Okay? Because leads are the thing that everybody wants. Everybody wants leads. So you want to tie it in there somehow. But when you hit it from your own unique slant, man, you're going to stand out from everybody. Okay? You're going to stand out from everybody, and the results you're going to get are going to go way higher than if you were to not do that. Okay? So when crafting your unique selling proposition, think about what it is that you enjoy. Like if you enjoy video marketing, what about video marketing can you do that's unique? You know, that's unique to you. Maybe you've got a certain way you like to do videos. Maybe that's something you can share with people. Maybe you're a blogger. Okay, I have one of my one-on-one coaching clients. He's a blogger. He's, over the last week and a half, I've been helping him craft his unique selling proposition, and he's come up with, you know, a guide for blogging that's specific to him, and we're making some tweaks to it, but it's specific to him. It's very unique. He's going to get great results when he starts marketing this because it's unique to him. Like if you go over to my blog at markharbert.com, you'll see a pop-up, and it's a training that I did that was all about how to rank videos in a 24-hour period and get leads. You can get leads with it right away. And I show in that training how to go and pick the right keywords so you can rank a video like that. That's my unique selling proposition. Okay? And I give people a cheat sheet on how to do that. Okay? Now, some of this might be a little bit advanced for some of you. I don't know. I'm just sharing with you what's working for me, and I want to give that to you. So if this is a little advanced for you, I apologize, but my point here is that when you're doing something like Facebook PPC, and it's not that hard to set up an ad. I'm not here to show you how to set up an ad or how to, put in set up the perfect capture page. I'm not here to show you that. My goal is to give you a really important nugget here, and that is to get the wheels cranking in your brain for you to come up with your own unique selling proposition, because it will have a major, major effect on the outcome that you get and the amount of leads that you generate, because it is all about standing out from the crowd. And the more you do that, the more unique you are, the more results you're going to get when it comes to marketing, lead generation. So, all right, so let's see here. What else do I want to share? So regarding that, once you have your unique selling proposition, you get it together, put it together. Could be a cheat sheet, could be a guide, could be a video. You want to kind of craft your offer, okay? And then set it up. You can set it up on your blog. If you don't have a blog, I do recommend at some point you set that up. Get a blog, because if you're going to be doing stuff online, you eventually want to have a home base online. That's super important. I would say critical, actually. And you want to start setting that offer up. And so it's really easy. Once you have it, then you want to craft the copy for it, okay? And copy can be a little intimidating, but I'm willing. Maybe we'll do another webinar on copywriting if you guys dig that. I can show you some of my basic copywriting stuff. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's just do it right now. What the hell? This is informal. Let me pull up a document. I'm gonna share something with you. I shared with some of my mastermind students. Probably, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I think this will really help you guys. All right, so give me a second here. Let me open up a new document, and then I'm going to share my screen, and we're gonna go ahead and I'll go through this with you. This will help you to craft a really good offer. Okay. All right, let me share this. All right, sorry about the screen of death there. All right, so I'm sure you guys can see me okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Just blow this up a little bit so you can see it. All right. Sorry, guys, just bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to make this big so you can see it. I'm assuming you guys can see my screen okay. All right, so here's the deal. Let me just double check. I want to make sure. You guys see my screen okay? Not the screen of death, but you can see my you guys see my Word doc here okay? All right, cool. I'm going to put it here so I can see the chat too. You guys can see. We got 42 people on. Good stuff. All right. So, okay, cool. All right, so here we go. These are some things I want to give you that will help you when crafting your own unique selling proposition, okay? So, let's just put this here. All right. Number one, these are the basics of copywriting, okay? Copywriting will really help you when putting this together, okay? Number one, I call this like the 5 steps. Okay, there's 5 steps that I typically use when writing copy. Okay, the first one is you want to highlight a problem. Okay, the big problem. The big problem. Okay, this is really going to help you. Okay, when I say highlight the big problem, what do I mean? It's this: no leads. Okay, people struggle from no leads. What is the other one? Maybe it's trouble talking to people, okay? I'm just giving you some ideas here, but you always want to highlight the problem that people have, okay? This is really going to help you when you're getting your message out to the marketplace. You have to highlight the problem people are facing. This is where you essentially you're hitting on the pain points that people have. Okay, and this is very important because if people can't associate with what it is that you're offering and how it's going to help them, then you're not going to get very good results. So you always want to highlight the problem. In our case, we talk a lot about no leads. Okay. However, the same message said in the same way over and over and over, when it's in the marketplace, tends to get a little tired. Okay, and that's why I'm talking about having the USP, because the idea is to put your slant on this message, okay? Your own unique slant that other people are not doing. So when we highlight the big problem, that's the first one. So the second one, oops, let's see here. Word's getting a little weird on me. All right, the second one is you want to have your unique, whoops. One second here. Let's do this. Come on. Microsoft Word is kicking my butt here. All right, anyway, let's just do this. All right. So the next one is your unique benefit or promise. Okay? This is a very important thing for you to do. All right? The unique benefit or promise. And let me give you an example. So, the benefit, or excuse me, the highlight here, the big problem. So we've highlighted the big problem. The unique benefit or promise could be, what if you could generate leads while you were sleeping? I have a special technique that will show you how to do just that. Something to that effect. Okay? So you want to highlight a benefit or a promise to them specifically. Now, some of you guys may know that a benefit is different than a feature, okay? And this is where there's a distinction there that people need to understand. A benefit essentially is what it does for them personally, okay? What does it do for them on a personal level, okay? You know, a lot of people go out into the marketplace and they pitch things like, you know, maybe it's MLSP or it's their company, and they're always talking about features. Oh, we got a debt-free company. It's, doing $100 million in sales. Our product, it's got the highest ORAC value out of any shake in the marketplace. Those are all features, okay? I'm talking about what's the benefit, okay? Imagine you generated 25 leads while you were sleeping at night, okay? That's a benefit. You see how that impacts them directly? So you highlighted their big problem, which was they have no leads, they're not getting enough leads, but what if I could show you a way that would help you generate leads while you were sleeping or on vacation away with your family? Do you see how much more of an impact that has? So when you're crafting your own unique USP, what's going to happen is you're going to have a much greater impact when you follow this basic structure, okay? So, your unique benefit or promise, all right? Whoops. All right, next is the, you want to have some type of factual proof, okay? Now, factual proof is in the way of social proof. We've heard it called social proof before, okay? Maybe you have somebody who has applied this before that you know of, and you use their testimonial if they're willing to give you a testimonial. But factual proof could also be used showing proof of how that has worked. You ever watch a video and somebody shows you, like here, I'll just show you on one of my campaigns. I told you my cheat sheet, okay? Let me just log into I was using lead pages for this, if you guys aren't familiar with it. But check this out. This is my campaign. I'm going to give you factual proof to show you I'm not, BSing you here. Let me just blow this up. Look, this campaign right here, my cheat sheet. 254 opt-ins on this one campaign, okay? This is not including my blog. On my blog, I've had probably 200 opt-ins over the last 2 weeks because I've been driving traffic to my blog as well, and I'm going to share that with you here in a second. So 254 opt-ins, that's what this is. I've had 599 unique visitors, 254 opt-ins at a 42% conversion rate. Pretty powerful stuff right there, okay? So let me pull this back open. That's factual proof, okay? So let me show you this. All right, so crafting your USP. All right. So factual proof. It could be screenshots, could be a short video. Social proof is where other people, validate what you're saying. Okay. So that's factual proof. Let me give you an example of what social proof does. Okay. I've used this example. Maybe some of you guys have heard it, but a good example of social proof is people tend to follow the herd. Okay, that's called the herd mentality. We all do it. Okay, we all do it whether we like it or not. We're like, oh, I don't like to be called part of the herd. I'm a leader. I like to stand out. But the truth is, we're all herd people, and some way or some way we all follow the herd in some way. But the point is, like, let me give you an example. Last year, I went to the No Excuses Summit in Vegas, and I remember it was lunchtime, and I was with Frank and a couple other people, okay? So we go over for lunch, we go to the buffet at the MGM Grand, and we go to stand in line, and it's noon. And, noon is lunchtime, everybody was there. So we get there, and we're standing in line, and we're like 30th or 40th in line. The line is just way long, okay? And it's just stretching out for like, forever. So I'm standing there, and I look over on my left, and there is 4 machines on the left, and they're like ATM machines. But what they were machines where you could pay for the buffet right there and go get in line to get your seat. And I look, and I'm like, there's this whole line of people waiting to go to the cash register to pay, when you can go over to the automated ones here on the left, and nobody was using the automated ones. So you know what I did? I'm like, screw this. I'm going over to here. I went over there and I paid and went right ahead of everybody. I got my ticket, I paid, and went up. And as soon as I did that, do you know what happened? All these people started jumping out of the line and going over to the machines because somebody gave them factual proof or social proof that it was okay to step out of the line and go to the machines. I hope you get that from like the point of view of that people want that validation in their mind that it's okay to do this. You ever notice, and you guys all do it, we all do it, before you buy something, what do you typically do? You go out searching for somebody's opinion on what they think of it. And, there's a balance there, You got to be careful whose opinion you ask for, okay? You want to make sure you're getting somebody else's opinion on it. I get people sometimes that message me and say, hey, Mark, I was looking at this. What's your opinion on it? And I'll give them my opinion, But the point being is that, with the social proof, we're all looking for validation. So this is something that you want to factor in when you craft your unique selling proposition. Guys, and definitely you should write this down, okay? Write this stuff down, all right? This is really good stuff, okay? So the social proof is really important. And any way you can build that into your unique selling proposition, your unique offer, the better results you're going to have. So all these things want to, be a part of it, okay? So social proof, all right? Go on here. So the next one is the risk-free offer, okay? It's risk-free, okay? And this is just one part of it. So if it's free, then obviously there's no risk to them. But the risk is that a lot of people are hesitant to give their emails, okay? Unless you can make sure that they understand that, hey, I'm not going to spam you. And a lot of times we do that, on the opt-in form, So you want to make it kind of risk-free for them. You want to help them to feel like, this is stupid not to give my email for this, okay? So risk-free, you got to take away that risk for them, okay? And the last one in this 5-point, let's call this the 5 points to copy for crafting your USP. All right. And the 5th one is the takeaway, okay? Now, this is not, you can work this in, okay? But it may or may not matter depending upon how well you craft these parts, okay? Highlighting the big problem, the unique benefit or promise, and the factual proof, okay? And the risk-free, making them feel safe. And the takeaway, or we've heard it called before, the fear of loss, okay? And the fear of loss is like, hey, if they don't do this, they're going to be missing out. So these are things that you want to consider as you build your USP, okay? Now, I'm not sitting here telling you this, that you're going to figure this out in a day, okay? This is not everybody's going to do this. Some of you guys on here, this might make your brain hurt thinking through this, okay? But I'm telling you, the more you do this, the more you're going to stand out in the marketplace and the greater results you're going to have. And I'm telling you, I wish I could just sit here and say, do this and you'll get results. Do that and you'll get results. Well, I guess in a way I'm telling you, yes, do this and you'll get results, okay? You will, if you come up with a unique selling proposition that makes you stand out above the rest, okay? I use this formula almost all the time when I do my copywriting and things like that. Always highlight the big problem, unique benefit or promise. Remember, benefit, that's the key. I always try to provide some factual proof, make it risk-free for them, and the takeaway, fear of loss. You got 7 days. You guys ever notice the fear of loss is so powerful? Do you realize that? You ever see that when you see a big launch going on for a product? It's open for 7 days, and at 7 days they shut it down. Why do you think they do that? Well, there's a couple reasons. Okay, I'm letting you guys in on some huge marketing secrets here. Like, I'm dumping this stuff on you, and I hope you guys are loving this because this is gold, okay? And I've learned this over the years doing this. Fear of loss is a huge thing, okay? It's like you offer a discount. Guess what? I'm going to offer you this discount, but it's going away on Sunday night. Why do you think that is? It's to drive people to action to buy it. And it's not unethical. I mean, gosh, go to the mall and see the sales that they have. Why do you think they do sales all the time? And I'll give you an example. Like when my wife and I were living in Chile, we went to the mall and we were looking for a new TV. And we were out looking, and we were there, and we were just looking for like a 32-inch flat screen, okay? And so we're at the mall, and we're looking, and we found one, and like, holy cow, this thing's on sale. Look at the price. And the price was, I know it's going to sound crazy to some of you, it was 170,000 pesos, Chilean pesos, which is about $320 or so, And it may sound a little expensive, but, electronics are always expensive in South America, but for down there, that was a really good price. So I'm like, dang, that's a really good price, And so we start talking to the sales guy, and we're like, yeah, awesome. It was a Sunday. And we're like, cool. Well, this is a great price. We're going to come back and get this on Wednesday. And the guy said, no, it won't be at this price on Wednesday. Today's the last day for the sale. It ends as soon as we close tonight. It's going to go back to normal price, which is 199,000 pesos. Well, it was like, $75 off or something, if you want to equate it to dollars. And we're like, oh, crap. So guess what? We walked home that Sunday with a TV. Why? Fear of loss. Okay? All the big brands do it. Everybody does it. There's always it's part of marketing. Okay? So if you can factor that in somehow, you're going to really get much better results in what you do. You see? And so always remember that. Now, never lie. That's not good. Don't lie. But it is legitimate marketing. Okay? If you want to offer a sale, your goal is to get people to act, take action. Okay? And you do that by offering a discount or some way, to do that. Okay? So some of this may not 100% apply to crafting your USP, but I think you guys are getting the hint from it. Okay? So that is helping you craft your unique selling proposition. You see, there is not some magic pill to Facebook marketing, and I've started to figure that out, okay? It's putting the right ad in front of the right people, okay? So let's just type this on here. Put your ad in front of the right people, okay? And the right people are, again, the people that would best be suited for your product, okay? And you have to think about that, okay? If you're doing attraction marketing, maybe you're looking for struggling network marketers, okay? So you want to think about, where are the struggling network marketers? Where are they? What is it that they're searching for? How can I connect with them? So, that's what you do. So put your ad in front of the right people with a unique selling proposition. Dude, I'm telling you, this is what happened. I never had really crafted my own good, unique selling proposition. I've had great success in MLSP. I've signed up almost, I think, over 1,000 people in MLSP. I've recruited over the last almost 2 years over 1,100, no, maybe 1,200 now, 1,200 people into my various programs and things. Okay? It's not difficult when you get in front of the right people. But I did that all without a USP, without my own specific USP. Now, if I would have had my own specific USP prior to, I probably would have had even better results. So you can get results with a system, no question. But if you really want to stand out, if you really want to be above the crowd, you got to get your own USP. And then put your ad in front of the right people, okay? Then, once you put your ad in front of the right people, guess what's going to happen to your results? They are going to go up, okay? That's just the way it is. Your results are always going to go higher. So I hope you guys have gotten some benefit about this. This really, is how I've been able to get some results, much better results on Facebook. Because I've literally had some people say, I'm kind of done with Facebook, I'm not really getting results on it. And that, for me, whenever I hear somebody say, it's not really working for me, I don't know what's going on, I'm just going to try something different. That's when, in my mind, I've trained my mind to be like, ding, 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 perfect opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because if one person's saying it, then there's other people out there that are going to say it too. So for me, that is like the sign that it's time to hit it hard, and that's what I did. So I put this together, crafted it, and man, the results have been astounding. Like, I'm so freaking pumped on it, so stoked about it. So let me go back over here. Oops. Let's turn my screen off. So what do you think, guys? Is this good stuff? Are you guys getting something out of this? Yeah? This is really, like I said, this wasn't meant to show you how to set up an ad, okay? Absolutely, Elizabeth. Absolutely. You can offer MLSP stuff, no doubt about it. But I can tell you this, that if you make sure that when you offer even MLSP stuff, try to offer it in a position it differently, okay? Position it in a way that not a lot of other people are. And guys, this isn't something, you're going to have to think about this a little bit, okay? You're going to have to put some thought into your USP. This isn't something that's just going to flip off the top of your head. You're going to have to put some thought into it, sit down, think it through a little bit, okay? Because this is all about branding you. This is about you standing out in the marketplace, okay? And that's what's going to help you get the results that you want to get, So, that's for sure. Guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'm going to enable the Q&A if you guys want to ask any questions specifically. But, so yeah, with Facebook PPC, absolutely. And here's the thing with Facebook PPC. I've been doing some video ads as well, getting great results on video ads, okay? There's a whole nother area. I know there's some other marketers out there that have been doing it. The McShays, they've been doing video ads. There's some other people out there. You want to test out video ads? Go for it. Go for it. That's what this is all about. But I'm telling you right now, you will get way better results all the time when you do it from a USP point of view. You're always going to get a better result. Always. And it could be a slant on an already existing product. So like, Elizabeth here was saying, can we do that with MLSP? Totally. But you still may want to come up with a specific message that is unique. So let's say if you're using like an MLSP system campaign and you want to drive traffic to it, it could be where you position it in a way where, let me ask you something. How would you like to generate leads just posting pictures? Let's say you've got, April's Instagram training. What if you could generate, 10 to 15 leads a day just posting pictures on Instagram? I mean, would that be a benefit to you? Imagine all you do is pull up your phone, plug in a few pictures daily, and you get leads coming in for your business. Would that be a benefit to you? People are going to be like, hell yeah, it's going to be a benefit. I can post pictures. I can do that. I do that on Facebook. I can do it on Instagram and get some leads. You see what I mean? It's all about positioning the way you position it. So with Facebook, it's the same thing. It's not difficult to put an ad up on Facebook. I mean, we've had, and specifically in MLSP, I mean, Michelle has just done tons of training on it, on how to do that. So you don't need me to show you how to post an ad. It's not that hard. There are maybe some things you can do to optimize ads and make them better, but really it comes down to having that uniqueness. Unique. Have I said unique enough? Anyway. All right, let's see. We got one. Yes, that will be recorded. Absolutely. All right, who wants to come out? I wanna bring some people out. Anybody want to come out? Anybody want to? Raise your hand and I'll bring you out. But I would love to bring some people out here and see. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna. We have a couple people, so go ahead, guys, and raise your hand if you want to come out. I just want to come out. I want to have some discussion with some of you guys about this and any questions. So is anybody willing to come out? We've got about almost 40 people on here. Anybody? I know we got a little delay here, so this is your time, guys. So let's rock it. Anybody? You guys are all shy. All right, I guess nobody's raising their hand. Do you guys know how to raise your hand? Look on the left of your screen. You'll see a little hand there. You can raise your hand. All right, for webinars on air. Let's see here. Yeah, if you want to see my unique USP, you can go to my site at markharbert.com. You can head over there. You can kind of scope out what I've got going on there. Use it for inspiration. Don't copy it, but use it for inspiration. It's a big thing, guys. Like, I know it's easy. Like, it's the easy way, and we kind of are told, find out what a leader is doing and then do what the leader does. Yeah, it is true, but that doesn't mean you want to copy the leader completely, okay? Oh, Susan wants to come out. She's in her pajamas. Okay, cool. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's fine, guys. But, okay, we got a couple people raise their hands here, I think. Let's bring out, look like Brett raised in. That's Joe Sandy, too. Let's bring Joe out. Joe's cool. Len Mooney. Len will come out. Let's bring you out, Len. All right, let me look here. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, so the key here really is making sure you can model but don't copy, okay? So use something for inspiration and craft your own. Put a little thought into it, okay? The more thought you put into it, the better, okay? That'll really, really benefit you. All right? Yeah, no problem, Stefan. This is recorded, so I'll shoot this out to everybody. Let's see here. Got a couple other people. All right, what's up, Elizabeth? We'll bring you out here. Looks like you guys might be having some issues coming out. There's Joe. What's up,
Hey,
Joe?
hey, that's
What's that? You just cut out.
plug-in.
There you go. What's up, man? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you now.
Awesome, awesome. I had to install the plug-in. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So what's up, man? What'd you think?
Oh, excellent, excellent. And I've been through this type of info in the past, Mark, as you know, with Steve,
Yeah.
and which you probably have too. But it is very powerful. It requires some thinking and some figuring out, to get a good, unique selling proposition. That's probably the hardest part. But once you get it established, popping it on Facebook and promoting it for a few bucks is nothing. But it's really effective, guys. If you haven't tried it before, I would highly recommend it.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like, that's what it comes down to. I mean, it's just about being unique in the marketplace. I mean, that's ultimately what it is.
Right.
It's like what happens when you see like the same ad over and over and over, you become blind to it. And so if you want to be a successful marketer, you've got to be willing to like change things up and be unique, and really stand out. So, what's up, Elizabeth?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Awesome! I had to figure out how to do this first before you could see me.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, I have a whole lot of questions, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I have a blog, I have the Facebook fan page, I'm working on the videos, and
Yeah.
so I'm trying to figure out how to integrate everything. That's why I was asking those questions so you could put maybe a video together talking about the questions of, what a unique, like a MLSP product could do. Do you struggle with this? Do you have problems with this? So do an intro video to introduce that actual training. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you could do that. Like if you want to use like an MLSP campaign, what you could do,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about positioning. Also, you can say essentially the same thing, but say it in a different way, and that's going to make you stand out differently than what the person who's just using the standard, same message all the time. The more unique you can be, especially on Facebook, the better you're going to get results-wise. Because, again, it's everybody with the same message. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Like, in the last few days, I've seen, like, 4 different ads from people that are doing MLSP that's saying essentially the same thing. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where it's not as effective because more and more people see it. So the key here is to do something unique and stand out. And boom, it's going to hit. It's like I said, I was chatting with Michelle the other day, and she was like, "Yeah, if you're super creative on Facebook, you'll kill it." So the more creative you can be, and I know a lot of you guys on here, you probably have a real creative nature about you. A lot of people do. I do. Like, I go to bed thinking about this stuff. I have ideas laying in bed, and I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I have those ideas, and a lot of times you guys are entrepreneurs, so I guarantee that you guys are having ideas. It's just a matter of getting them done and doing it, Be creative with it. Have fun with it. You may do it and it may bomb, but just tweak it, So, does that answer that?
That helps. I was just trying to put together the mechanics of putting the ad like a video ad. I've done Facebook PPC, but I've never done an ad with a video with it.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of new territory. Everybody's kind of messing around with it right now, and I know the McShays have gotten some good results with it, which is cool.
So how do I find out how to do that?
Well, that's all in the
Where?
tweaking testing right now. I've actually done pretty well with it so far. I've probably from video. I put a video ad up yesterday, and I've already generated probably 20 leads from it. So it's really good, just from that one that I just put up. I've done some already. I did a few weeks ago. I've been testing it on and off. I had a couple where I posted a video to my fan page. I boosted it with some targeting, and I probably brought in 12 leads from it just from spending $5. There's things that you can do, but they're unique videos with content. Now, I didn't talk about this yet, and I want to talk about this. What's up, Len? By the way, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Good, good. And sorry guys, I'm sweating here. Florida is like insanely muggy. Like it's crazy here. And it's really hot out right now. So one of the things I wanted to share is I've been going through a course lately, and this is something that is really beneficial. Is I talked about this on Facebook the other day. It's called native advertising, and this is especially effective on Facebook. Okay, because Facebook is the spirit of Facebook is people like to look at content, share content, watch videos. So that will really, if you stay within the spirit of that, people will be more apt to interact with your content. Okay? For instance, I've also been driving a lot of traffic to my blog posts. Okay? So I'll create a blog post, and then I think, who is it that would benefit most from this blog post? And you know what I've done? Go and create an ad on Facebook and target those people. So I'm driving all this traffic to my blog, and guess what? I've got it optimized so that people opt in to my content. Like I craft my blog post in a way where I'm going through it, and I'll put, you want more information on this? Click here, or something to that effect. So I have these links in there where they can click and go to a capture page, or something to that effect. But that's called native advertising, where it doesn't look like an ad. Okay, people are getting more and more banner blind. So as marketers, what are we going to do to click and get people to our sites more? You've got to blend in with what the spirit of it is. People like to consume content. So if they like to consume content, give them content. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this off here. Give them content. So you can create a nice blog post, send people to that blog post, and get some results there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, who else wants to come out? All right, Len, what you got, man? How's it going, buddy?
Hey, it's good. It's good. How's the sound quality?
Good. You sound great.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
No, I was just thinking of all the things you said, because I backed away from some Facebook ads recently, and I'm sitting here thinking about all the things that are unique that I could create unique propositions around.
Yeah.
So got me thinking. Good stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing, like as marketers, and as we're always looking for systems, all right? We always want to go kind of the path of least resistance. That's like our human nature, okay? That's just who we are. That's what we do. We're always looking for the easy way to do things. But if we were to stop and just take a few minutes to really put some brain and thought into a good offer, the results will go far surpass what the standard is, what the norm is. So if you really put some thought into it, really think about it, try and tie it into the pain points that people are looking for, your offers will get much better results. Much better results. Because I've done Facebook PPC before, but I have never gotten the results like I've been getting lately with my USP. It's just boom. It's like somebody turned on the floodgates.
Well, I think you're right. When you look at Facebook right now, there's just too many people playing in the same sandbox with the same tools, with the same sand. We need to create things that are unique.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get out of that sandbox and get into a different one.
Yeah, absolutely. So, cool beans. Awesome sauce. All right, what else we got here? Just looking at a couple of these here. What do you mean, Yvette? What do I mean by that? Not sure there. Okay. So, guys, are you guys getting something out of this? You guys on the chat, all that? Because we'll wrap it up here, but I hope you got a little something out of this. I think that this will really help you guys in your marketing, and that was my intention, to just give you guys some good information that'll help you. This is really what I'm focused on personally in my business. Let All right. Yeah. What's up, Rick? Give me your question, buddy. All right. I'll just wait for his question there. But this is a huge key. This is a huge key. Good stuff. But native advertising, and maybe you guys might want to do a little bit of a search on this. I'm going through a course right now, and it's not available anymore. It was only open for a short period, but the course itself is all about how to structure and make content that really blends in with the rest of what people really want to see anyway. And when it comes to creating good content, if you guys have a blog, my suggestion is that you start creating good content. If you guys have seen my webinars that I've done regarding video marketing and talking about why the emphasis needs to be on high quality videos and content, it's because that's what people want. They want high quality. Pitches and crappy ads aren't getting the results that they used to because people are just so used to it. They're used to seeing ads. So we need to do something, and that's blend in with good content, and then people see the good content, and at the end you have a call to action. Of course they're going to want more. It's like giving before you take. Does that make sense? That's why content creation is so critical. So, all right, guys. Well, I don't see any more questions coming through. We might as well wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Really just wanted to give you guys some value and pump some value out there. So, fun stuff. All right. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks,
Appreciate everybody coming out, and look for me. I'm probably going to be doing more of these. This is fun. I enjoy getting out there and helping you guys. So be on the lookout. I'm sure I'll be doing some more of this, these webinars. It'll be fun during the day. So I'm so used to doing them at night. I think that it's cool to break it up. So.
Great. Thanks, Mark.
All right, guys. You all rock. We'll see you guys. Appreciate you all. Later.